Good day, everyone. I am David Hadlock, a student of Bachelor of Science in Criminology, and today I am going to discuss Katarungang Pambarangay, especially the premature marriage. So let's scan our objectives. Number one, learn and know about the Katarungang Pambarangay and premature marriage in the Philippines. Number two, determine the role of Katarungang Pambarangay in addressing the issues related to premature marriage. Number three, determine how to improve Katarungang Pambarangay in solving disputes involving premature marriage. Let's begin by discussing the Katarungang Pambarangay. The Katarungang Pambarangay or Barangay Justice System is a community-based dispute settlement mechanism that is administered by the basic political unit of the country, the barangay. So ever since the decentralization facilitated the recognition of the Katarungan Pambarangay or the Barangay Justice System as an alternative venue for the resolution of disputes, disagreements, or conflicts in a peaceful and conservative manner is administered by the punong barangay, other members, and the lupong tagapamayapa as intermediaries, mediators, conciliators, and sometimes as arbitrators. Katarungang Pambarangay, Republic Act 7160, otherwise known as the 1991 Local Government Code, gives the barangays the mandate to enforce peace and order and provide support for the effective enforcement of human rights and justice. So the Katarungang Pambarangay provides its support by acting as a helper. It greatly reduces the backlogs of cases in our courts by solving the minor disputes at the barangay level. Before RA 7160, the establishment of the barangay justice system has been covered by the Presidential Decree 1508 and the Batas Pambansa Bilang 337 or the 1983 Local Government Code, whereas the PD 1508 first decreed the setting up of the barangay justice system with the following objectives. Number one is to promote speedy administration of justice. Number two is to minimize the indiscriminate filing of cases in courts. Number three is to minimize the congestion of court dockets and thereby enhance the quality of justice dispensed by the court. And uh, lastly, to perpetuate and recognize the time-honored tradition of amicably settling disputes at the community level. Katarungang Pambarangay, a community-based mechanism for dispute resolution. It covers dispute between members of the same community. So David, a quick question. What if the one I'm about to report lives in a different barangay? Do I still need a barangay conciliation? The answer is yes. It is required when the parties of the case lives in the same municipality or city. But David, it opens up to another question. To where should I file my complaint? Should I file in my barangay or at the respondent's barangay? Uh, Definitely, you should file the case at where the respondents resides. Legal framework of Katarungan Pambarangay. Section 1, this is the title. This act shall be known and cited as the Local Government Code of 1991. Section 2, the Declaration of Policy. Uh, in this policy, it is stated that the territorial and political subdivision of the state shall enjoy genuine and meaningful local autonomy to enable them to attain their fullest uh, their fullest development as self-reliant communities and make them more effective partners in the attainment of national goals. In Section 4, uh, the scope of the scope of application. This code shall apply to all provinces, cities, municipalities, barangays, and other political subdivisions as may be created by law, and to the extent herein provided to officials, offices, or agencies of the national government. Uh, so, in this scope, it is a national. It is national in scope. Every barangay or other political subdivisions, municipalities, cities, and provinces are within the scope of this law. Before we discuss premature marriage in the Philippines, let us first know what is marriage. So in Article 1 of Executive Order number 201, you can find marriage. Marriage by law, it is a special contract of permanent union between man and a woman entered into in accordance with law for establishment of conjugal and family life. It is also the foundation of the family. So in my understanding, it is also the involvement of the two or their commitment to share their lives, responsibilities, and resources. So let us talk about premature marriage in the Philippines. So there is a common misconception in the premature marriage where it is commonly thought as the premature marriage is the child marriage, but it is not. So in Article 351 or Act number 3915, also known as the Revised Penal Code, the premature marriage is where any widow who shall marry with 301 day from the date of the death of her husband or before having delivered, if she shall have been pregnant at the time of his death, shall be punished by arresto mayor and fine not exceeding 500 pesos. On March 13, 2015, President Benigno Aquino III signed into law the Republic Act 1065-5, which repealed the Article 351 of the RPC. In other words, the act of premature marriage has been decriminalized. RA 1065-5 reads without prejudice the provisions of the Family Code on which paternity and filiation, Article 351 of the Act 3815, otherwise known as the Revised Penal Code, punishing the crime of premature marriage committed by a woman is hereby repealed. So having known that the premature marriage is decriminalized, it makes us wonder how the barangay mediators will approach this kind of case whenever it may arise. The Katarungang Pambarangay plays a vital role in addressing community disputes in the Philippines. However, the role of Katarungang Pambarangay in addressing the issue of the premature marriage is limited, but still relevant in terms of community-based conflict resolution. The Katarungang Pambarangay may approach this case by giving community mediation and family dispute resolution, guidance on family cultural concerns, preventive role in protecting women's rights, and since the premature marriage has been decriminalized, the barangay justice system does not have a direct authority to enforce penalties related to premature marriage. In conclusion, the Katarungang Pambarangay created under the 1991 Local Government Code is a community-based system in the Philippines that helps barangay or the villages to settle disputes and support peace originally to set up to reduce courts cases and keep traditional ways of resolving conflicts. This system allows the local leaders to mediate disagreements within the community without going to court. Although the law penalizing women for remarrying too soon after their spouse's death was repealed in 2015, the barangay system still plays an important role in addressing family and cultural concerns related to remarriage, helping to keep peace and respect individuals' rights. This system is crucial part of the local governance in the Philippines, promoting order and community harmony. So these are the references for our discussion. Feel free to pause the video so that you can see. Maybe you are interested in our topic. So a quick motivation by Thomas Dorothy. Peace is not the absence of conflict, but the ability to cope with it. Thank you for watching.